Music Production.
All right, AI. I don't know what. I'm assuming this is an AI company. Artificial intelligence. Indeed. Okay. C3.ai Incorporated. Again, right? Like if you come to this channel and you're like, I want this guy to give me all the fundamentals based on the company's assets, the company's revenue month after month. Like, dude, nah, man, that's not my style. Like, I like to look at the charts and kind of make decisions based off like supply, demand, price, and chart analysis. That's my style, right? So that's kind of why I want to go into AI here. It's pretty interesting, I think. So I'm going to bring up the EMAs real quick. And we've been under this 8 EMA for time, but now we're going sideways, and it looks like we want to get that pump. It looks like we're starting to regain some momentum here. Demand at these levels, like, it's crazy to think like this stock was at $183 and now it's at 20. Like, that's a pretty dramatic drawdown. Like, if we're going from the very high down to where it is now, that's like 90% pretty much. So risk to reward opportunities here are like just stupid banging, dude. Like, just stupid banging. That's the Fibonacci retracement. So from the very high to the very low, we want to see, like, where is this going to go, right? Is it going to come up to $78 back to this mean here? I don't know. It's an interesting play. That would be a 300% return. Just about, yeah. I think that is there's an interesting opportunity here. We'll look at the Bollinger Bands, right? Look at this, right? Massive volatility. The upper and the bottom Bollinger Bands just widen out. But over time, look how tight we've gotten, right? We've been playing under the middle Bollinger Band and the lower Bollinger Band. We've been playing in between there since, what is this, March 2021? So over a year now, just playing in that range. And look what's happening now. We're starting to peak above the middle Bollinger Band. So now what we want to see is eventually on this weekly time frame, we want to see the upper and the upper and the lower Bollinger Bands start widening again, which is telling us that volatility is increasing in this stock. And we want to stay in between the middle and the upper Bollinger Band, which is telling us that there's now way more demand in the stock than what there used to be, right? So this one's a sleeper. Like, no one really, I don't think many people pay attention to this, but again, man, like, it's so interesting because I feel like now is probably one of the best times to be playing like leaps, like leap option calls, like where this stock is going to be next year could be significantly higher. And I think that options are like oh my god, it's going to be banging. You're going to see I think you're going to see a bunch of huge returns in the next like 1 year, 2-3 years. Like, there's going to be some stocks that you're going to look at like, oh my god, in 2022 it was at that level, dude. You're like, what the that's wild. But that's the breakdown here on AI. I'm going to keep it real simple. There's really not any massive like chart patterns going on, but I do see that we're getting tighter and tighter as we're basing around this 920 to 18 to, or sorry, $15 to $20 range, where we're just getting tighter and tighter. So we want to see things pop up, and the first indicator of that is the Bollinger Bands, upper and the lower Bollinger, starting to expand and widen. Hopefully we can get that price action in between the middle and the upper. That would be a good sign. Peace, guys.